y'all doing today? Blessed, I hope this and I always pray. Well, I just have something I feel led to share with people today, and I'm going to share. And I'm going to just say this before I get into it. It's nothing but the grace of God that I'm up here today doing this for Him, because it was on my spirit. Even though what I'm about to do had started off as actually a post to Facebook. Actually, it had started off to be a post to Facebook last week, and something just stopped me, and I'm gonna say God stopped me and just told me to just to write it down, and eventually I was led to do a message, just do a quick little message of let me just say encouragement, a quick message of encouragement today. Even now, I'm working through it. A couple of things. Even though I'm up here, like I said, it's nothing but the grace of God that I'm up here right now doing this, and we just give Him all the honor and the glory and the praise every day. And okay, with that being said, I'm gonna go ahead and get into this. If you're a kitten, excuse it. It's my cat. It's my cat. If you hear a little meowing here and there, excuse that. And I'm just glad to get into this. First, I want to start off with I did post this last week. Someone called me a B. The B word, the curse word, out of nowhere, for no apparent reason, right? And first I started to get I'm gonna say it was about to get I didn't understand. Let me say I understand. I was kind of like, let me say, a little sad about it first, but then I had realized that God had me doing a couple of things in the past couple of weeks, especially last month and this month. God had gave me some amazing things to break down the kingdom of darkness and expose some lies of the enemy and stuff like that. Just a couple of things God had gave me, to speak truth on. And I had did that, some powerful messages that I know God gave me. Because I always say I'm not that smart. I'm intelligent, but I ain't that smart, and I'm not that creative, even though I do have creativity, But this is God. What He had gave me was God. And now I'm gonna say this. Get back to this. Yeah, somebody called me a B last week, and it started off as a post. And I did write a post and said, I can't believe somebody called me a B. I haven't been called a B in many years like that, right? And it wasn't for no apparent reason. I just realized it wasn't nothing but the enemy working through this person, because I had did some things for God. And sometimes when you're feeling real confident in God and Jesus and the Word of God, the enemy will try to make you not confident. And I just know for a fact that there was no apparent reason other than the enemy working through this individual to call me a B last week. And now I'm gonna get to the next part. A lot of things happened last week and also this week. A couple of things that was unexplainable, just out of this world, happened. Also happened a couple of things with my daughter, one of my daughters, that was just totally unexplainable, just out of this world. It didn't make any sense at all. But I realized now, and during those couple of weeks, I didn't understand the first couple of days and stuff was going on, and even last week. But this week I started to realize it ain't nothing but the devil. Ain't nobody mad but the devil, because of things that I'm doing for the Lord and stuff like that. So sometimes the enemy also attack your children or your family members if he can't get to you, you know what I'm saying? And he know you love them, so he'll try to get to your children to hurt you. You know what I'm saying? So my daughter as well had a couple of things happen last week and also this week. Even though I texted her the other night, and she's gonna call me back, but yeah, she was explaining to me some things that happened. Last week we were together, right? And she was just talking to me because I'm her mom, and we were just talking about things. And I always lead her back to God when she talked to me. You know what I'm saying? I always lead her to pray and read the Bible. You know, that's up to her to do those things and that. But I always lead her back to God and Jesus, because that is who give you strength. But I'm gonna hurry up and get to this. Okay, so this is unexpected, you know what I'm saying? But early this morning I woke up, you know, some things had just started dropping in my spirit and in my mind. I just started thinking and concentrating on a couple of things that happened this week. And I'm gonna get to that in a minute. And so last week, me and my daughter, we was talking, and she was telling me about things that was going on. It was not so good, you know. I knew I had a couple of things not going on that was so good, so I don't really try to put my burdens or what I'm going through on other people, especially not my children. I take it to the Lord in prayer, you know what I'm saying? And a lot of times I deal with it with God and Jesus, you know what I'm saying? And I do tell them little things here and there, but not too much sometimes. A lot of times I keep a lot of things to myself and just take it to God, because I know I can't do anything in my own strength. Now, I was talking to my daughter last week, and she was telling me about situation, things, and problems that was going on, you know. And well, as we finished talking in the car about all these situations and things, she said, Mom, please pray for my strength in the Lord. And I said, I will. I said, I do pray for your strength in the Lord. I said, but you know sometimes that God will allow certain things to make you stronger. And she was like, oh Lord Jesus, never mind, Mama, never mind like that. And she had said that, and I was just telling her that sometimes God allow things in our lives to make us stronger. When we pray for strength don't come all the time like we think, you know. We think it's gonna come. Sometimes God will give us strength to be in situations and go through certain problems, and give us a mindset and a heart to go through certain things, and a temperance to deal with life. And that is how sometimes God will give us strength, right? And I had told her as well, I said, I know you're going through some things. I said, I've been going through some things, you know, and her stuff that she been going through weighs on me, and the stuff that I go through sometimes weighs on her, you know what I'm saying? That's why I don't tell my children everything. But yeah, just some things, you know, some things, because I don't like to stress nobody out or put nothing on nobody like that, you know. I said, she was telling me a lot of things, and I was like, I know, Nisha, I've been going through some things too. I said, it ain't nothing but the enemy. He just wants us to think everything's going bad. I said, but God is always working. She said, I know, Mama, I know. She said, but Lord. And I understand what she was saying, you know what I'm saying? And I said, I always try to think about that. I said, at least ain't nobody got no health issues, or ain't nobody dead or nothing like that. I said, so that's a good thing, right? And yeah, that was that. And let me get to this part. Okay, I'm gonna start this message off with this. Bear with me, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, it ain't nothing but the grace and the mercy of God that I'm up here right now. So yesterday, I think it was yesterday, early in the morning, I took my dog for a walk. And I usually wait till the evening after I'm done with everything I have to do, and the sun go down to walk her sometime, you know what I'm saying? But and I have walked her some mornings, you know what I'm saying? But early in the morning before the sun come up. But when it's hot outside, I wait till usually the sun go down. But Lord forgive me, it wasn't early it was in the morning. It was between morning and afternoon. Let me just say that, because I don't remember exactly. Between the morning and afternoon. And I don't usually walk my dog this time, right? And first I'm gonna get to this part. And I had took her for a walk. and I had saw, as I was walking, I had saw this poster that was up. Somebody had picked up. Y'all know how you see posters of missing people, right? And things like that, children and stuff like that. So I had seen this poster of a little girl that was missing. And then I stood there. I had to stop, of course, and I had to look at her. And I had also to say a quick prayer, you know what I'm saying? And also I had to read the write-up and things like that. How long this little young lady was missing, you know. She's been missing since the 8th, and today is now the 12th. And this little baby has been missing since the 8th of this month. And the thing about that little girl, you know what I'm saying, which I was like, Lord, something else. I was like, something else, right? I said, Lord, Jesus. I was just talking to God, and because things like that, I love kids. And I hate to see when missing posters, but when it's children, I really hate that, and it really gets to my heart and my mind. I ain't even gonna lie, but and then she reminded me of my granddaughter, my oldest granddaughter. She looked to be between the ages of 6 to 8 years old, and she reminded me a lot of my granddaughter. So that kind of had hit me, you know, for a minute, because I love children. But I was thinking she looked like my grandbaby. She put me in the mind of my grandbaby. She looked around the age of my grandbaby, right? And then we proceeded to walk. I'm gonna try to not make this message real long, but I'm just trying to give you guys something that God placed on my spirit. And yeah, I seen this. I'm going somewhere with this. I'm going somewhere with this. And I seen this baby, right? And then I proceeded to walk my dog, you know. Then I put my dog in the house, and then I proceeded to go back out after I had dropped my dog off, right? You know, I had to make a couple of errands. I had to go to the store, you know, as well, to get something that I had needed. So I had went to the store, and as I was leaving the store, I seen this other lady walking, and she was like, "Is this such and such and such store?" And I said, "Yes, it is." She said, "Where is it?" And she was right by me, so I could see it. I was thinking she could see it. She said, "Where is it?" I kept on saying, "It's over there, ma'am. It's right over there." As I was leaving, you know, and she said, "Where?" I said, "Right over there." I said, "Right over there." She said, "Right over there." I said, "No, ma'am." Right over there. And I was like, what's wrong? I said, she older, but she out here, you know, at the store area, you know. And I kept trying to point her in the direction where the store was, right? And then she said, "I'm sorry, ma'am, but I can't see." She said, "I can't see. I got this new medicine that they gave me for my eyes that I can't see, these new eye drops." She said, "I'd be glad when this medicine something work right, or something about I don't know how eye drops work. Sometimes it might have to go through her system of her eye so she can see, you know what I'm saying?" And she kept saying, "Well, ma'am," and I said, "You know what, come on, I'm gonna walk you to it." So I walked her all the way close, just about close to the door, and I said, "You can see it." It was a little distance away from the door. I said, "You see it now, ma'am?" She said, yeah, thank you, baby. I'm sorry to bother you." I said, it's no bother, ma'am." She said, "God bless you." I said, "God bless you too." I said, "Ma'am, it's no bother. It's no bother like that, right?" Because it was no bother. She's an older lady, and she couldn't see. I didn't know at first, but then she proceeded to tell me she had these new eye drops, and I guess it got to fit in and work with her system some type of way. I don't know how to say that, but her system, right? And then I proceeded to head home. And once I got close to my home, right, I saw another person. As I was heading home, I saw another person being transported out of there on a transported on a stretcher from the hospital, or I think it was being transported back home, not for sure, by, you know, the transporting like vans and things like that, and he was on a stretcher and things like that, and two people was transporting this person on a stretcher, and I was just looking, and I was just like, this all happened in one day. This all happened in one day, right? And this morning, all this stuff had just early this morning around 4, 6 o'clock, all this stuff had hit me, you know, this morning, and I heard talk about what you wrote down last week. What you wrote down last week, which had started off as a post to Facebook, and as I saw all these things, I didn't know it at the time, because I ain't gonna lie, I was feeling kind of heavy. I was feeling kind of heavy from all the things that hit me last week, and also this week, and also the things that hit my daughter, and also my grandbaby. You know what I'm saying? My grandbaby, Morgan, my little grandbaby Morgan. Yeah. So it's just been a lot of things that just been coming, you know, back to back to back, and that can try to kind of make you get kind of down, right? And or frustrated, or sad. But yeah, I had saw these things, and it just dawned on me this morning what God was showing me. You know what I'm saying? As I was thinking my problems and my daughter's problems, which is not that bad when I look at all the 3 things that God brought to my attention, which was the little young lady missing, the baby, 8-year-old. I don't know, she looked like to be between my grandbaby age and my grandbaby. My oldest grandbaby is 8, and she reminded me of her. That said, she's missing, and also the older lady who was out with nobody escorting her, but she was making it. You know, and she was asking, you know, for help, and she had asked me for help, and I helped her, you know what I'm saying, and she was saying something about her eyes, she couldn't see, you know what I'm saying, so, I guess they had some type of, eye drops they had put in her eyes, I don't know, for her eyes, but she was saying she couldn't see, so apparently something must be going on with her eyes. I didn't ask her or anything like that, and then, also the person that was on the stretcher was being transported, and I was just thinking, my daughter's blessed, I'm blessed. We're not blind, you know what I'm saying, we're not having any eye trouble like that. I wear glasses, I need glasses to read, but we don't have any eye trouble or anything like that. Or all of my children and all of my grandchildren are safe, and nobody has died, or nobody's terminally ill or sick in my family like that. So I was just thinking, when the stuff started hitting me and what God was showing me, that count your blessings, and that's why I titled this count your blessings. Count your blessings. That's why I titled this count your blessings, because of last week and also this week I wasn't really counting my blessings like I should, because I was looking at everything that was going wrong and everything that I wanted to happen didn't happen, you know what I'm saying? But God had to bring me back to reality, and I didn't even realize till early this morning that we're blessed. A lot of times we don't realize how blessed and the mercy and the grace that God has put on our life and how he kept us, and how some people are going far more worse things than my daughter or I am going through. You know what I'm saying? When I saw those things, I couldn't imagine, I could have been on a stretcher, you know what I'm saying, being transported to the hospital or something like that, or I could be the one that really couldn't see out of my eyes like that, or I or my daughter could be the one with the child that's missing. And all this stuff just dropped my spirit, and I was like, okay, Lord, I understand, I see, because I was kind of like complaining. I don't want to say complaining, but I was kind of not being, I don't even know how to say it. I'm gonna say complaining and not being grateful and counting my blessings, last week, because like I said, the things that I wanted to happen wasn't happening, or it didn't happen, you know what I'm saying? And I was kind of like sad, and let me say sad, and yeah, let me say sad. I want to use that word, and sorrowful, and not looking at Eva. Everybody in your family's okay. Everybody in your family's safe. Even you, Eva, you're not sick. Nobody's in your family sick, or nobody's dead. You know what I'm saying? And let me get to this part. So then God, this God is amazing. He had me write this last week. As I said, it started off as a post, and I did put the part where somebody called me a bee. I have been called a bee in many, many years like that, and I say ain't nobody mad but the devil, and I knew that, but God is amazing. I didn't know where he was leading to this week, the end of this week, from last week that he had gave me what he had gave me this to write last week, and I'm gonna read it to you guys. If you bear with me, it's gonna bless you. It's gonna bless you, because it blessed me and it humbled me. It humbled me even more. So with that being said, I'm gonna go ahead and read this part to you guys. I'm gonna go ahead and read this part to you guys. As you guys can see, the title of it is Count Your Blessings. Count Your Blessings. I hope I don't need my glasses, but if I do, I'm going to put them on. So let me say, when that young man had called me a bee. Oh, I don't say it, young man. Yeah, called me a bee last week. For no apparent reason. I didn't know him. I gave him no reason to call me a bee. And it kind of hit me a little bit and made me feel kind of like disrespected, and let me say I want to say insecure for a second, but then God washed that out of my mind really quick and out of my heart really quickly, and I kind of got a little angry, but God washed it out of my mind and my heart really quickly, and I felt in my spirit, ain't nobody mad but the devil. Ain't nobody mad but the devil. So, with that being said, when I got home, I was about to write a post, and then I didn't. And when I got home, a few things had dropped in my spirit. It came to my mind. I was about to write a post after that young man had called me back, but then I had got home, and as I said before, bear with me, and all this stuff had started dropping in my spirit, and God was giving me this to write, and he just let me think of my life and things like that, and I didn't know he was going to show me all that stuff yesterday, and yeah. But I'm going to go ahead and get to this. if you work with me. To count your blessings. And God just let me look over my life and think about a lot of things. That's how I came up with this, with the Lord's help. And I'm going to read it to you guys. Okay? And the first one is, I've been healthy more than I've been sick. I've been called beautiful, pretty, and gorgeous more than I've been called ugly. And I feel like we all been called ugly. People just trying to be mean or stuff like that. So, yeah. I've been called pretty more than I've been called ugly. I've been happy more than I've been sad. I've been called in shape more than I've been called fat or out of shape. I've had shelter more than not having a place to stay or being homeless. I've been up more than I've been down. I've had money more than I've been broke. I've been called a child of God, Jesus, more than I've been called out of my name, the B word. I've been full and had food more than I've been hungry. I've been called blessed more than I've been called cursed. I have had transportation more than I have had to walk. Amen. I've been told I was smart and intelligent more than I've been called dumb and stupid. And yes, I've been called big head. And I will agree. My head is kind of big. But so does Rihanna. And she's a millionaire. And so did Johnny Cochran. And he was extremely smart and intelligent. And so am I. I have a lot of wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. Godly wisdom. Up in his big head. That's why God gave me a big head for some reason. It's to hold all that he was going to put in me. And have me distribute out to the world. I faced many, many battles in this life, but I conquered more of them than I've been defeated. Yes, I've had plenty of not so good situations and problems, but I also had more blessings and favor than problems. And I read all those things because I want you guys, whoever click on this message, no matter what you're going through, whatever problems or situations or what's happening around you, I want you to think on the good things more than the bad things, because your good days outweigh your bad days, and we have no reason to complain. And I just want to tell you guys as well, those things are minor. I don't know whatever you're going through today, because I'm going through some things, but God's grace and mercy is sufficient in our weakness. And I don't know what you guys are going through, but my daughter and I have gone through some things. But when God has showed me those people that I came across yesterday when I was out and about, when I was walking my dog and I was running errands, I seen some people's situation that was far more worse than mine. And I don't applaud that. I'm gonna pray for those people And I already prayed for 2 of those people. But I'm going to pray for those people today and tonight, you know what I'm saying, as well. But it's far more people out here. There's people out here that's got far more worse situations and going through worse things than we can imagine. Because I couldn't imagine if that was my granddaughter on that poster that was missing ever since the 8th, and I didn't know where she was, because she reminded me of her, about her age, and she looked like her. I don't know what I would be doing, or if I could bear that, or if my daughter could bear that. And I just want you to know, the things that you are going through, if it ain't, you're not terminally ill, if a child's not dead or missing, or if nobody's dead in your family, count it all joy. Count it all joy, because it could be worse. It could be worse. And I read all those things, because God gave me those things when that man called me a bee last week. And I was about to write a whole long post, but God said, no, wait and write these things down. And then He had me to share it with you guys today, and I'm sharing with you guys today what He had wrote, gave me to write down and think over and contemplate in my life that has happened. And all the bad things that have happened, not so good things, let me say not so good things, because I'm still standing, you know, and I'm still going, and I'm still alive, and it's still a chance if God wake you up. Because He wakes us up every day. He woke me up today. And every day that He wakes us up is a plan and a purpose for our life. Because if He didn't have a plan and a purpose for our life, we wouldn't have woke up today. We wouldn't still be breathing. We wouldn't be alive today. So give Him all the honor and glory and praise for our lives, and His mercy and His grace. Now I'm just tell you this as well. These things that we go through, it's just minor. I don't know what you're going through. Like I was saying, I don't know what you're going through today, you know what I'm saying? But if you're still alive, you're going to make it. You're going to make it. And God is with you. If you're still alive today, He has graced you to be alive, you know. Like I was saying, a lot of situations are minor, just little situations, here and there, and it seems a lot of times with a little situation here and there, it may seem big, it may look big, but it's actually not, you know what I'm saying? And as an illusion, I did a message a couple of months ago, and I didn't know that God was going to bring this back up, called It's All Illusion. It's all illusion. And I was talking about a couple of things in there, how the enemy wants us to focus on all the stuff and what's happening all around us, and what's not going on, or life situations and things like that, and all this other stuff, not so good situations, when a lot of times these things are just minor when you actually sit down and you bring to remembrance of the things that you've been through in the past, and the things that you're going through right now, how God has kept you and brought you out, and He'll do it again. And the enemy, sometimes he just wants us to look at these things and make us think that nothing good is going to happen, or it's going to always be like this, and it's not going to always be like this. You know what I'm saying? These things, this too shall pass. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of times the enemy wants to destroy us and kill us. You know what I'm saying? Kill us sometimes physically, but spiritually, and kill our faith, especially when he knows that you sold out for God and Jesus. If he can't get you to turn away from God and Jesus, he'll try to make you give up on God and Jesus and give up on your faith. And a lot of times when you don't realize it, be little things here and there, and then it seems big when you contemplate on these little things here and there. And when they come together, it seems like it's bigger than what it is. Because when you get in little situations back to back to back to back, sometimes that can be overwhelming. And you just gotta know it ain't gonna always be like this. And this too shall pass. And this is the message I wanted to share with you guys today. And always remember, your good days outweigh your bad days. So I won't, and you shouldn't complain. And the thing about that is, everything that I had just read, more things been good than bad. That's what I'm trying to tell you guys. And if you think over your life, you have more, no matter what you've been through, no matter what I've been through, even people dying, even being sick. I have had more days with my family and joyful days than the days I had to go through that pain or that sorrow from relatives passing. I've had more joyful days than I had sorrowful days, and I have had more good days than bad days, and I'm pretty sure you guys have too. And you always made it through, and you're still here, and you're still standing. I have more happy days than I miss sad. That's all I'm trying to tell you guys. That's why I did all those write-ups that I just read to you guys, and I hope I read them good enough so you can understand them. Well, I just want you guys to have a blessing. Jesus love you. So do I. And remember, this too shall pass. Then always remember, you got to keep your mind on the good things, the things you have conquered. You know what I'm saying? And they outweigh the things you haven't conquered, or the bad situations or the problems that you have had in your life. You have had more good success than bad success, and your good days outweigh your bad days. So don't complain. It always get better. It ain't gonna always be like this. That's all I want to tell you guys. And I just want to tell you today, Jesus love you, and He have the best. Jesus and God love you. He have the best plan, better than you can ever think of for you and your life. The best plan and purpose. So with that being said, y'all have a blessed one. Keep on trusting in God and Jesus. Hold on to the faith until the end. Jesus love you. Y'all have a blessed one. Goodbye. Count your blessings. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I know you have 10 things, or maybe even 5. You can count as a blessing today. If you're alive, if you clicked on this video and you're alive, that's a blessing. God gave you another day to live. So count your blessings. Think over your life and count your blessings. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I know you got 10 things, or at least 5, to give Him honor and praise for on today. Y'all have a blessed one. Count your blessings. Your good days outweigh your bad days. So we and I won't complain. Have a blessed one.